couple of these other little side achievements are something I'll probably work on later, but yeah, I'm done streaming primarily this game, and I'll probably look up how to get like these achievements later. I already have an idea for the poison. Go into the Jester episode where you steal everyone's equipment, and then just poison using the rat's poison, and then light with the haunted jars thing. And that should get you there. And defeat a boss with full health, just don't take damage. Like, one shot a boss, basically. I'm not sure exactly who could do that. Oh, no. You would just get the... You would just play until you got the, anyone can be the boss of a dungeon, right? And you want to be Inventor, and you'd want it to be like Wickerman, Snowman, Yeti, and then use your flamethrower on them with all 6s. That would do it. Max health 64 or higher. I think you have to be the thief, become a bear, and get the health upgrades. No idea what Dragon's Tooth is. Also, you could probably get those in the other dungeons, the Halloween dungeons. I'm going to take a brief break here. I'm going to use the restroom and come right back. And then I'm going to read through all of those challenges we did, because I'm actually interested in the lore of this game. Not so much the lore, but the characters in the game, actually, I found interesting. Like, I'm curious why anyone would enter this dungeon willingly, including my own characters. Alright, so let's start with these characters. We defeated Lady Luck, so I'm just having fun now, having fun and staying hydrated. Fighting monsters is an amazing workout. You know, I might not have $1 billion, but if I find enough of those solid gold coins, they'll be worth a whole lot in the outside world. Returning to the dungeons is a great way to spend time with friends and keep myself sharp. I even brought some thoughtful gifts for the monsters. Now that we're not all distracted by trying to escape, maybe I'll finally be able to figure out how this place works. Hey friends, turns out you love my Dicey Dungeons videos, so I'm back for more. Hope you like them, just don't forget to watch my non-dungeon content as well. I'm glad I can leave now, but I lived in the dungeons for hundreds of years. You can't blame me for getting homesick sometimes. Favorite food of the frog. The souls of my enemies. Job? Defeating all who defy Lady Luck. Likes victory. Dislikes victory that takes too long to achieve. That's why it hits hard, I guess. Reason for entering the dungeons: join the forces of Lady Luck and pit myself against their enemies. Okay. Wow. So you joined with the intention to lose. Vegetarian sausages. Okay. Watership Down's his favorite book. I don't even know if that's a book. 6 things you couldn't live without. Watering can, shovel, rich compost, determination, daffodils, hope. Yeah, I've killed you with daffodils before. Reason for entering the dungeons. Barely remember nowadays, to be honest. It happened so long ago. Favorite food? Oh, fingers. Fingers is so delicious. Hobbies. Bouncing, running, and playing fetch and hunting down small rabbits. Watch out, gardener. Favorite book? Anything with a happy ending. My favorite is The Boy Who Cried Wolf. That's good. Reason for entering the dungeons. I was chasing a rabbit and it came down by accident, but it's okay, I like it here. Job. Well, I think it's pretty clear I'm a cowboy. I'm a cat too, but that's more of a hobby. Okay. Greatest fear. I do worry that I might meet a cowboy who's a dog. Is that a reference to something? Favorite book. Well, I'm a cat, so I can't read, but I love to sit on the newspaper every now and then. Reason for entering the dungeons. It started as a weekend job between ranches, but I've grown to love it. Hobbies. Mountain biking, knitting. Favorite book. Pride and Prejudice. Okay. 6 things you couldn't live without. My left hand, my other left hand, my other left hand, my right hand, a good solid wrench, and an electric drill. You thought I was just gonna name all my hands, did you? Nah, I'm left-handed. 2 of the righties could go, no problem. A lifetime supply of free gloves. You don't have any gloves. Favorite food. That's a very rude thing to say to ask a marshmallow. Likes camping. Telling ghost stories. Alright. Alright. Very expected. What he's surrounded by all the time. I always thought he was like a mix of crying and melting. I think he's just melting. Favorite book? The Song of Ice and Fire series. No, I didn't watch the TV show. The books are much better, actually. You didn't watch the show. How do you know? Reason for entering the dungeons. Good sick pay and accompanied campfire. That you're cooking in. Favorite food? Candy from a baby. Hobbies? Yo-yo. Alright, that's... I mean, using the yo-yo... Okay, sure, whatever. Using the yo-yo is a hobby, but yo-yo itself is a toy. Football and hiding plastic spiders in your sandwich. Okay. Happiest moment? Tricked Lady Luck into sitting on a whoopee cushion. Wanted to win a big bottle of sneezing powder. Okay. Favorite food? Lasers. Job? Lasers. Hobbies? Also lasers. Reason for entering the dungeons? Heard there were some cool lasers down here, but there weren't. Banshee. Hobbies? Screaming and possibly. Childhood pet. Well, I used to swallow a goldfish every morning for breakfast, if that counts. 6 things you couldn't live without. Reeds? There are none down here. I don't see any. Whirlpools, puddles, fog, pondweed, and the never-ending echo of terrible despair. Reason for entering the dungeons? I mean, have you tried finding work as a professional banshee? Okay. Favorite food? Mum's hash browns. Happiest moment? My very first blast off. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Blast off! That's good. 6 things you couldn't live without. The last 6 numbers, followed by blast off! Reasons for entering the dungeons. 1, to be selected for the first mission to Mars. This game was made fucking, I think, like 2016? 2018? What the fuck? Copycat. Favorite food? Nobody likes me. Everybody hates me. Think I'll go eat worms. God. Job. Up your nose with a rubber hose. Okay. Secret shame. So funny I forgot to laugh. Huh? Reason for entering the dungeons. I don't shut up, I grow up, and when I look at you, I throw up. I think... Is he, like, making a poem? This doesn't read right to me. Sneezy. Favorite food? I try eating local honey because it's meant to be good for allergies, but there's only one bee in the dungeon, so there's not much honey to go around. Childhood pet. I had so many pets. I wasn't allergic to any of them. Reason for entering the dungeons? I sunburned so easily that my nickname used to be Bernie. I thought coming in here would be great. I thought it would keep me out of the sun. I mean, I guess that's true. Magician. Shuffling cards, juggling, feeling melancholy. And he never looks melancholy. A New Zealand giant rabbit named Grover. Okay. It's a childhood pet. Secret shame. Accidentally left the hutch open once and Grover disappeared forever. Reason for entering the dungeons. To find that which was lost. It sounds way better than looking for a pet rabbit. Favorite food. Adventurers. Dire wolf. Yeah, it's fitting. You know, people always expect me to sing Shakira's She-Wolf, but I prefer Hips Don't Lie. Reason for entering the dungeons? Well, my kid ran down here and I thought I probably shouldn't just leave him alone forever. Yeah. Vacuum. Likes crumbs, lint, rice, chunky dust. Dislikes hairbands, broken glass, loose coins, string. Okay. Respect. Favorite food? Grains of sugar spilled all over the floor. Reason for entering the dungeons. Wanted to stop the word suck from being used when something's bad. Okay. Bounty Hunter. Greatest fear. Being sent back to planet XAV5 Goo. Likes motorbikes, soft delicious oat food. Karaoke go-to from a distance. Oh. Like shooting? Reason for entering the woods. Or the woods. The dungeons. To win a lifetime supply of apricots. Okay. Skeleton. Likes jigsaw puzzles. Childhood pet. 2 little skeleton hamsters. Tibia and fibula. Secret shame. Lost my right ring finger bone many years ago and replaced it with a painted cotton bud. Reason for entering the dungeons. Wanted just one day as a fleshy being, able to feel and taste and ache. Fertilizer. Rose. A good fertilizer with nitrogen and potassium is her favorite food. Hobby, sharpening her thorns. Yeah, it's like the one thing you fucking do. Karaoke go-to. I'm actually the specific Rose mentioned in Kiss from a Rose, you know. Reason for entering the dungeons. In the outside world, everyone is preoccupied with my petals. Here my thorns are given the rightful due. Ah. I see not only are you a rose yourself, but you are using a rose staff covered in thorns? And I feel like that should hurt. Also, are you essentially, like, recycling your own kind, turning them into spears and then stabbing people with them? Because that's kind of fucked up, bro. Mimic. Likes doing impression. Hey, who's this? Welcome to Dicey Dungeons! Favorite book? The Talented Mr. Ripley. Okay. Reason for entering the dungeons. Not many places these days where you can get such a regular supply of adventurers. Uh-huh. Wisp. Greatest fear. Snails. Likes roller coasters. Wake me up before you go. Reason for entering the dungeons. Thought it might be a fun adventure. And it was! Rotten apple. Favorite food? Myself. An apple. Like, rotten or another apple? Likes other apples. Pears in a pinch. Dislikes bananas. Reason for entering the dungeons? Created here as part of a series of terrifying biological experiments. Warlock. Likes to eat nightingale tongues. Likes, his job is conjuring the unseen. Karaoke go-to? Oh, Fortuna. Okay. Reason for entering the dungeons. Wanted the power to command the winds and rains and the empty spaces of the world. Also a toaster. Okay. Cornelius. Favorite food? The souls of the unworthy. Like the witch, because she can't beat you. Like, ever. Dislikes mushrooms, walnuts, the laughter of small children. Karaoke go-to. Careless Whisper. Favorite book? The Road. Heard I don't know a lot of the songs, but I do know a lot of these books. Reason for entering the dungeons. In an eternity of existence, eventually one must walk every path. Okay. Skate back. Favorite food? Blueberry pancakes. Karaoke go-to? Sorry, not sorry. 6 things you couldn't live without. The shadow, the storm, the ashes, the wind, the cold, and the creeping fog. Oh, your attacks? Reasons for entering the dungeons. Well, it has a whole lot of shadows, storms, creeping fog, ashes, wind, and cold. Beatrice. I sup only on the finest royal jelly. Oh, you're a bee! I guess I should have figured that out. Like, I had a feeling you were some kind of flying insect, but I wasn't thinking bee any of the times I fought her, even though her name is Beatrice. Alright. Karaoke go-to, Dancing Queen. Oh, okay. Reasons for entering the dungeons? I cherish powerful women, and Lady Luck was the only woman I could find who was more powerful than me. Drake. Favorite food? Human blood, duh. Childhood pet? A fruit bat named Rochester. Secret shame. Sometimes I eat garlic bread, even though it makes me sleepy and gives me an upset stomach the next day. Reason for entering the dungeons? To avoid the sunlight? Obviously. Haven't you read about me? Just gonna move on from that. Madison. Like, if you know, you know. Madison. Non-trademark infringing mint cookies. Okay. I guess you can't just straight up say Girl Scout cookies, right? Happiest moment, getting accepted to go on Dicey Dungeons. Karaoke go-to, get lucky. Reason for entering the dungeons? To learn to be like my idol, Lady Luck. Oif, or I-oif, or I-oif, I don't know. I-oif? I will eat only when all my enemies lie defeated before me. Hobbies, winning. My list of people to take vengeance on. Okay, you consider that a book? Karaoke go-to, bad blood. Reason for entering the dungeons. Wanted the chance to wreak vengeance upon all who have wronged me. You think they're all gonna come to... Oh, wait, yeah, you were gonna win and then wreak vengeance on them all. Audrey, favorite food, protein shakes, all the way. Those don't taste great. Hobbies, deadlifting, bench presses, Pilates, high intensity interval training, kettlebells. Alright, yeah, I know what HIIT is. Karaoke go-to, flash dance, what a feeling. Reason for entering the dungeons? I wanted a challenge to help me keep motivated. Buster, likes you, you're great. Happiest moment, the first time I flew. Flying is so much fun. 6 things I couldn't live without. Coal, sleeping, flying, sleeping. Rhino beetle. Likes vanilla ice cream. Oh ho ho ho. Likes looming. Dislikes the inevitability of death. Reason for entering the dungeons? To hear the booming sound of the echo of my underground voice. Good enough reason. Keymaster. Likes artichoke, pomegranate, coconut. Locked out of heaven is his karaoke go-to. 6 things you couldn't live without. Ball pick. Decoder pick, half diamond pick, hook pick, rake pick, tension wrench. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's your 6 cards, isn't it? Like, it's not called that, but I imagine this is what the original names were way back when. Reason for entering the dungeons. Where are you gonna find better locks to unpick than a real life dungeon? Good point. Sorceress. Childhood pet, a stuffed alligator and 3 cats. Likes sorcery, not talking to you. Dislikes this. Favorite book, the internet. Reason for entering the dungeons, none of your business. Okay. Stacy, Sabrina the Teenage Witch. Wizard. Hobbies, jigsaw puzzles based on photographs of other jigsaw puzzles. I feel personally attacked. My dad and I used to, like, put together jigsaw puzzles for the sole purpose of putting them in a frame and then, like, hanging them on a wall. And some of them were of other jigsaw puzzles. 6 things you couldn't live without. Cryptic crosswords, my favorite fountain pen, a double espresso at 8 a.m. in the morning, a chocolate digestive at 3 p.m., library membership. He's quite literal about it. And honestly, with those 5, I don't need anything else. Reason for entering the dungeons. It seemed a remarkable place to explore. And it is! Okay, Yoda. Yeti. Likes very little. Dislikes almost everything. Karaoke go-to. Honestly, karaoke sucks. Go embarrass yourself in the privacy of your own home. Reason for entering the dungeons. Well, when I first came down here, it was way more interesting, but yes, now they let anyone in. Wow, okay. I like that to unlock him, you had to get 10 ones in a row. He's probably like, dude, you're so uncool. You got 10 ones in a row. Bully. Likes throwing rocks. Hates running out of rocks. His fear of it. Reason for entering the dungeons? Regular supply of rocks. Feed boss with full health. Okay. Usually let me break twice in one turn. Parrots and pieces of 8. Delicious. That's his favorite food. Greatest fear. A pirate knows no fear. R. Favorite book. Art of War. Karaoke go-to. Bad guy. After all, I am the bad guy. Reason for entering the dungeons. Got lost on the way to Davy Jones' locker. Cactus. I never had a pet, but I guess I used to collect tiny pebbles and give them names. I try very hard to seem brave, but really I'm so worried about whether I'm good at fighting or not. Well, anything by Lizzo really helps me feel more confident. Okay. Reason for entering the dungeons? I want to push myself to conquer my fears. It's been okay, I guess? Yeah, I can do it. Paper Knight. The big dragon in the basement is her greatest fear. Yeah, you are weak to fire. Likes climbing on things, crayons, cats, singing. Dislikes my brothers, my sisters, and you! Reasons for entering the dungeons. To go on an amazing adventure on my own. It's been great. Fireman. His favorite food is ice cream. He's made out of fire. That seems bad for your longevity, bro. Hobbies. Reading, woodwork, skiing. Greatest fear, destroying that which I love. Reason for entering the dungeons? Wanting to not be on fire. You think maybe that's just actually a person who's on fire? And not like a fire elemental? Snowman. Turn-ons. The crackle of a bonfire in a snowy field on New Year's Eve, the flickering silhouette of trees on the whole horizon. I don't understand the question. I tried listing these before, but apparently they're not suitable for the public. Reason for entering the dungeon, seeking my one true love who entered before me and never returned. Oh. Aurora. I mean to stop climate change, of course. Wait, isn't that why everyone's here? Do you all have other wishes? That seems irresponsible under the circumstances, I'll be honest. Uh-huh. Gargoyle. His favorite food is raindrops on roses and whiskers on kittens. Greatest fear, turning into flesh. Likes sitting still while birds build a nest behind my ears and then picking it up and throwing it on the ground. Wow, you're mean. Reason for entering the dungeons. I can make so many people sad down here. Yeah, you're a fucking prick. Stereo head. Greatest fear, my battery's running out. Secret shame. Sometimes when I'm alone I have to put a pin into my face and twiddle my tape back in. Reason for entering the dungeons. The acoustics down here are so good. Plus, I really love the sax music they play sometimes. Crystal. Crystal. And Crystalina. Likes crystal. Dislikes things that are not crystal. 6 things I couldn't live without. Jasper, onyx, quartz, obsidian, moonstone, ruby. Reason for entering the dungeons. Crystals are here. Okay. Alchemist. Job alchemy. Hobbies alchemy. Likes tin, aluminum, bismuth. Dislikes nickel and lead. Probably because they're not very reactive. Reason for entering the dungeons. To find the Philosopher's Stone. Rat King. Rat King knows no fear. Childhood pet. Other much smaller rats. Reason for entering the dungeons. Wanted to find new rats to conquer. Yeah, you'd think they'd be underground. Baby squid. Favorite food? Shrimp. Hey, that's mine too. Like, I know I eat pizza all the time, guys, but when I was deployed, there was this fucking good fried shrimp. Like, it was crazy, dude. I'd eat that all the time if I didn't already have pizza. Greatest fear, being left alone down here forever. Oh boy. So you live in constant misery every day and fear. Happiest moment, when the Dice came back to fight again. That was so nice of them. Ah, yeah. You have to defeat Lady Luck to get this one, so that makes sense. Reason for entering the dungeons. Wanted to be a great big giant squid, not just a little baby squid. You know, you could just grow, right? Just wait. Alright, anyway, that's Dicey Dungeons. The only other time I'll be streaming this is if it ends up being a sub-goal. And we'll end up playing the bonus episodes. These things. But yeah, there's a sneak peek of what it is. Oh hey look, she's different. Anyway. Yeah, it looks like it's just the same setups and everything. I imagine the enemies' fights are similar. Yeah. They're just differently sprited, but yeah. We'll play through that if we hit a sub-goal. And then at the same time, I'll try to play, like, the other things. But yeah, that's it for Dicey Dungeons. Hope you guys enjoy.